So why don't Ninjatrader and AMP futures work in sync with one another anymore? Okay, so maybe you have or thought about using Ninjatrader, trying to get a license, and possibly using AMP futures as your broker, like myself, right? I've been using AMP futures for many years. They're a quality regulated broker for futures. And prior to 2015, you could, whether it was using the free version of Ninjatrader, leasing your license, or buying your license right out, okay? And so they had three options with Ninjatrader as far as using their platform or software. Ninjatrader has been around for a long period of time as far as in the trading field or area when it comes to trading futures. And I believe they're probably one of the most resourceful futures trading platforms out there. Okay, they offer a variety of features. They got great quality customer service. You can look at the reviews, and the reviews stack up very highly in comparison to other platforms out there. So when I first started Ninjatrader, to me, I like their chart build outs, how clean they are. Again, with their features as well, and some of their indicators. And that was when I was actually trying out different sources of indicators. And you can actually import things too, your own third-party applications, and import them in as long as they, would work with Ninjatrader. You could do that as well. But AMP Futures was the broker I actually chose because at the time, both AMP Futures and Ninjatrader were advertising that they together, work together, okay? One being the broker, other being the platform source. But I knew in time that just how business focused Ninjatrader was, and they had already had the platform in place, that it would be a matter of time at some point to where they would basically want to kind of tag on and develop or create their own, in-house brokerage service, to where now you can basically use Ninjatrader as a one-stop shop, as not only as a platform source for trading futures, but also as a broker as well. And they have some of the best rates in the industry in terms of commissions, margins, and things of nature. Of discussion about that. So, AMP just as well is very, very highly competitive. They are both competitive when it comes to their fees, okay, even startup, and the cost to, get things rocking and rolling is what I'm trying to say. So you have to do your own homework when it comes to trying to figure out which way you want to lean. Do I want to lean towards AMP? Do I want to lean towards Ninjatrader, Tradervate? There's a list of other ones out there, but those are some of the ones that are probably the least expensive in terms of fees as a whole. Now, the reason why Ninjatrader severed their ties from AMP Futures, we're getting to that right now, to where you no longer can actually get a license through the Ninjatrader to operate, but to use AMP Futures, is because, again, they wanted to 100% focus on building out their own brokerage service. So when they thought about doing that, what they basically did was they didn't entertain the idea of any further third-party brokerage services out there that, they would basically do business with, okay? Meaning allowing or offering the use of their platform through these other brokers out there. Now, you may be asking, well, when did that actually take place? If you were, say, for example, someone that used like CQG, Continuum Connections, that would have to be prior to 2015, actually March of 2015. Someone that, if you were a Ninjatrader user and you use Rhythmic as your data feed provider with AMP, then that was prior to 2014, actually July of 2014. So just simply put, based around policy and wanting to build out a one-stop shop of platform, source of platform, building a great environment for trading futures, and to where you no longer had to go out to outsource or look for a broker. They wanted to keep everything in-house. So hopefully that actually makes sense. Now, if you were grandfathered in, meaning you own a lease license or pay for your own license right out, which means you'll never have any payment going forward, then you're grandfathered in. So that means you can actually, use both AMP futures and Ninjatrader for so long as you, continue, say, for example, using either or, okay? So if, say, for example, as well as what I hear is that, like, for those that are trading Ninjatrader, I believe that, like, another broker that they still allow for you to be able to use, like a third-party broker that they are kind of hand in hand doing business with, in a sense, well, not say business with, but are you can use with NinjaTrader 8 platform. I believe it's Interactive Brokers, but I'm not don't know too much about that particular broker. I know that they are highly rated, but I believe their commission fees and startup fees and things like that are higher, you know, in margins. So you may want to take a look into that. If you are, they're a great broker. Now, don't get me wrong, Interactive Broker is, but again, I don't know too much about them, the ins and outs. I haven't been onto their website and kind of looked into their broker services and all the fees and things like that. So I don't want to speak 100% or give the wrong information. Now, I will say this, that if you are definitely interested in using AMP futures and you know you are a new customer and want to sign up for or set up a new account with them to where you can have your own brokerage account, they do offer a variety of different platforms, trading platforms to trade futures with. And some of them are, you know, free. I'll show you right now. I'll bring it over so you can see some of these different platforms that I'm talking about. So let me go ahead and bring over their website. So here's a list of platforms. They say that they offer 50 plus trading platforms with 4 different data feeds. Okay, CQG, TT, Rhythmic, and I think that this newest one, which I'm not too familiar with, is Teton. I'm pretty sure it is. But yeah, I mean, you see here, like a lot of people like to use MetaTrader 5. That's a great, you know, platform. TradingView, of course, I see lots and tons of people using using TradingView, and it's just a matter of just they provide you like their what am I trying to say here? Their backend information, which gives you like a username, password to be able to sync with these trading platforms to gain access to, you know, the data feed and them as the actual broker themselves. But you have Sierra Charts. That's a great trading platform as well. Some of these other ones I'm not too familiar with, but I do want to click on here so we can see all trading platforms right quick. So here is the list of them right here, and you can toggle like as far as like, okay, which ones offer CQG, Rhythmic, TT, you know, things of that nature. If you click on ones that are free, it's going to list like MetaTrader 5. Now, these are probably the free basic version of the platform itself. There are, I'm sure you'll see once you say, for example, like with TradingView, all right, there are enhanced features or advanced features that you may want to use through TradingView, so that may require, you know, additional fee. Same thing with probably like multi-charts, and some of these other ones too, but they are free to sign up for and probably get the minimum access to be able to use these charting platforms. Probably similar to kind of like Ninjatrader in a sense, to where they offer a free version with Ninjatrader, and it doesn't give you all the bells and whistles, like it doesn't give you the order flow suite package, which I'm not too particular about because I'm not one that's tied to indicators. The only one indicator I really use is volume profile in my actual trading, and I don't use their order flow suite package, which offers the volume profile piece or feature there. So, but here are the free versions of platforms they do offer here, and then you can click back on all, and you'll see that they have a ton of different trading platforms you can actually use, and some of these are solid quality platforms, and they maybe all be. I just don't know a lot about, you know, a lot of these. I know about the ones that are kind of more so mainstream. CQG is one that I hear is a great platform and is highly recommended. Sierra Charts, MetaTrader, Multi-Charts, TradingView. These are some of the ones that I could right off the top of my head that I could tell you that are solid ones. Jigsaw Trading, they are a great offer a great package with their DOM, and you know, I guess kind of like their heat map version, I believe, of those that like to trade that. Their own specific version of you can kind of see where liquidity is in the market, things of nature like that. So some of these platforms offer a variety of different tools that or inside view of things that some of these other ones do not. So you have to kind of pick and choose, do your own homework, dig deeper, and look at the features they do offer. Okay, so but for me, I'm a chart trader purely, so I'm just looking at what's going on in reference to you know, looking at structure, price action, and the areas in which I'm interested in trading. Okay, but yeah, I mean, you know, the choice is yours. But again, I just want to cover this video very quickly to talk about just the reason or the purpose why Ninjatrader and AMP kind of severed ties. More so focus on, you know, it was a decision by Ninjatrader. You know, I knew it was coming. They already offered a great platform to use, and they just want to kind of keep everything in house. So it's like, why not bring more people to the table? Because if you were using AMP Futures, you had a variety of options to use as far as platforms. But if you are solid, and loyal Ninjatrader customer, you're going to stick with Ninjatrader and use their brokerage service as well, because you're already using the platform. So that kind of makes sense. But that's all I want to do is talk about that today. Hope everyone has a great weekend. If you are not a current subscriber already, please take the time to go ahead and sub by clicking that button. Make sure to turn your post notifications on, okay? Click the bell so that you don't miss any of the video content that I actually drop, okay? Because I pretty much post at least once a day, a couple of days a week. And that way it will, you'll be notified when I do make video content and post it, all right? If you found some value in today's video just as well, with me discussing and talking about Ninjatrader license and why, again, AMP Futures and the two have went their separate ways, please make sure to drop me a like by clicking that thumbs up button on the down below, and I greatly appreciate it. Take care, and hope everyone has a restful and fabulous weekend.